Hi there, I'm John from CNCKing.com, and today we're going to laser engrave a walnut sign. When it comes specifically to laser engraving, we've laser engraved pretty much every kind of wood you could think of, and then some. In this case here, it's a piece of walnut. It's a very light colored walnut, and you can see the design that the customer wanted us to engrave onto it. Now, of course, it's not sanded. You can tell by the smoke pattern still on there, and the customer would do the sanding themselves, so they picked out their own live edge and then they want to sand it and finish it themselves. And that's something I really appreciate, because although we can take something literally from a chunk of wood all the way to a finished product, we also do a lot of work for other woodworkers who don't have a laser or don't have a router or don't have some of the tooling that we have here in the shop. And as a result, we could bring things to a certain level for them, and then they can finish it themselves. And that's really quite enjoyable, because then they send me off pictures of what they've done, and it's pretty impressive. When it comes to custom laser engraving, something that a lot of people don't realize is that travel with the laser is a waste of time and energy. And what I mean by that is that when you see a big image here and a big image here, there's a lot of wasted space here. Now, the laser can go very fast for the engraving here, but it will go at normal speed here all the way across. So it always goes the same speed. It doesn't go here fast and then speed up and jump here and then do the engraving here. Although I think it would be kind of cool feature to have on lasers. They just haven't developed the technology to allow that to happen yet. So what that means is, when I do the laser engraving of something like this, for instance, generally what I do is I do the laser engraving here first, and then after that I do a secondary pass and just do this part here specifically. And generally it saves me about, I'd say, 25 to 45% of laser time just by doing that, instead of doing the whole sign in one shot. Now, sometimes I don't really care, or the process is fast enough that it doesn't really matter. But when I'm doing something hard like walnut, it does actually make quite a bit of a difference regarding timing, and that saves our customers time and money, because that means we can ship something within 24 hours, which is generally the goal that I have here in the shop since I started the company over 4 years ago. amount of customization that we could do on a wooden sign is limitless. If you wanted it to be 2 bears, you wanted it to be alpacas, you wanted it to be lizards, or whatever kind of imagery you could possibly want on a live edge or just traditional lumber wood sign, we can do that for you here in the shop. Not only that, we can also customize the font. So you can literally pick from millions of different fonts, and we can laser engrave that right onto the sign. We can also make additional pieces of wood that you can glue onto the sign if you wanted to do that. So let's say, for instance, you wanted, let's just pick something a little bit harder. Let's just say you wanted this moose to actually stand out from the sign. We can do that for you as well. We also have a full sheet CNC router, so we could have laser engraved what you see there using a router and actually have a dimensional 3D sign as well. So if you're looking for a custom wooden sign, contact me at CNCKing.com and we'll make it for you.